The wellness world has officially lost the plot. We're adding protein to just about everything, drinking greens powder like it's holy water, and we are blending oats with water and calling it Oatzempic. It just sounds so ridiculous. Today, we are reviewing the most unhinged viral TikToks and Reels for 2025, so you can head into 2026, well, not looking like an idiot. So I'm going to summarize what these trends are, if there's any truth to them at all, and where they rank on my cringe versus credibility scale. All right, so I teased it a little bit, but I want to start with the viral trend that made me laugh, it made me cry, and it made me nearly unsubscribe from the internet completely. I'm talking about Oatzempic. Basically, Oatzempic was this crazy trend where people were making a weight loss drink that mimicked the effects of Ozempic, and they basically just blended oats, water, lemon, and cinnamon. There were claims of miraculous weight loss within weeks, and so naturally, the videos have gone viral. Let's take a look.
Ozempic drink, so let's make it together. I swear to God, if I do not see results by Sunday, as in even a 1 pound difference, I'm gonna come after everybody on the internet that said that this drink would help you lose weight.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop her right there. She wants to have at least a pound of weight loss. Okay, granted, if you're following a healthy diet and lifestyle, that's a realistic goal. But if you are not changing anything and then just drinking this viral weight loss drink and expecting to lose weight and still eating garbage food and not exercising, sorry, sis. It ain't gonna happen.
And to be honest, I've gotten so used to the taste now that it does not taste bad. It literally is oat milk with a little hint of lime.
Okay, I don't believe you. This definitely tastes bad. There is no sweetener. It's literally oats, water, lemon, and cinnamon. That sounds disgusting. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some benefits of eating oatmeal. Oats have soluble fiber, which is a specific type of fiber, can actually help to slow sugar absorption, and it can help lower cholesterol. So all of that is true. They are wonderful, amazing benefits of oatmeal. But when you blend the oats up, you're kind of destroying that fiber. And as a result, you are likely spiking your blood sugar through the roof. And that is why I'm not really a fan of oat milk either, because not only is it blended oats and water, it also has added sugar, seed oils. Spoiler alert, this is not regular milk. So when you add additives to enhance the taste and the texture, it becomes ultra processed. Oat milk has this health halo, but honestly, unpopular opinion, it's probably not any better for you than actual cow's milk, especially from a blood sugar and metabolic health perspective. All right, so final verdict with Oatzempic. Cute name, bad science. Credibility scale, I'm giving it a 2 out of 10. Chaos scale, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. All right, now let's talk about viral health trend number 2, protein in coffee. People are putting protein in everything, but is it absolutely necessary to put protein powder in my beloved, precious morning cup of coffee? And at what price? Let's watch a video.
Make this protein iced coffee every single day and it never gets old. In my opinion, it's the best way to make protein iced coffee, but my opinion means nothing. Get a big jar, glass, something that can hold a lot of ice. Then I'm using the sugar-free caramel syrup. It is so good. I get it on Amazon. We just kind of turn it like so. Then we go in with our protein shake. This is the vanilla Fairlife. I'm gonna add some fat-free whipped cream.
Let me remind you that this is coffee that we're talking about. It's not dessert. It's not our birthday. This is something that we have every single day of our lives. And she's adding sugar-free caramel syrup and vanilla Fairlife protein that has artificial sweeteners like acesulfame K and sucralose, which disrupt the gut microbiome. And this fat-free Ready Whip, girl, it has added sugar, maltodextrin, mono and diglycerides. If you are shoving all of this into your morning coffee, which, call me crazy, has nothing wrong with it to begin with, just coffee, maybe a little bit of cream, maybe a little pinch of like sugar in the raw if you're feeling crazy, but to add the caramel sugar-free syrup, the Fairlife ultra-processed protein drink with added sugar and artificial sweeteners, and the Ready Whip with the mono and diglycerides, like, you are adding so much additional ultra-processed ingredient, and it comes at a cost. It's gonna lead to leaky gut, it's gonna lead to inflammation, and we know that inflammation is the root cause of most chronic disease. It's linked to weight gain, insulin resistance, diabetes. There are so much easier, not to mention better ways to get protein in your diet than straight up contaminating the nectar of the gods. Credibility, 2 out of 10. Chaos, 10 out of 10. Viral health trend number 3 is chlorophyll water. So chlorophyll has been claimed to be a magical elixir, curing everything from acne to IBS to digestive problems to weight loss. It even cures cancer. Oh my God. Red flag. I found this video that I thought was hilarious. Let me share it with you.
What if I told you this one ingredient water could deodorize your entire body, neutralize toxins, and boost red blood cells? This magic ingredient is chlorophyll.
Magic ingredient. Did you hear that? It's magic. Nothing is magic in wellness.
As a woman, I see a huge difference in my energy levels, and it actually makes you more beautiful because the minerals found in liquid chlorophyll actually protect your cells against oxidative damage. And as I mentioned before, it deodorizes your entire body because it neutralizes toxins.
Deodorize your body. What does that even mean? Can we please explain?
So anywhere that you have bodily odor, it will completely neutralize it. Ladies, you will be odorless, I promise you. It's so easy to make because I drop 1 dropper into my bottle of water or a cup of water a day, and for me that is enough to see a total transformation.
Are there benefits to chlorophyll? Absolutely, sure. It can reduce oxidative stress, and when you reduce oxidative stress, aka reduce inflammation in the body, you're going to see benefits system-wide in your skin, in your hair, in your energy levels. But she's claiming that it's this all-cure magical thing. She even used the term magic, and the research is just not there to support that. And I am extremely skeptical of anything that is marketed as an all-cure in supplement form. But here's what a lot of people don't know. Your body actually comes fully equipped with all of the detox that it needs. That's your liver. Your liver is your body's detox organ. So if something you see online claims that it detoxes your liver, that's actually like a major oxymoron, or should I say a moron. Nothing detoxes your liver like your liver. That's its purpose. That's its function. And if you want to support your liver's detoxification systems, you can do things like eat cruciferous vegetables like kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and alliums like onions, shallots, garlic, etc. So, moral of the story is that chlorophyll does have some benefits, but it's mostly just green, aesthetically pleasing water. So, credibility, I'm giving it a 3 out of 10. Chaos, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Viral health trend number 4 is chia seed water. I see it everywhere, and it's promoted as a digestion, hydration, a way to lose weight. Honestly, I'm a really big fan of chia seeds. I usually put them in my morning smoothie because they contain pretty solid nutrition. They're rich in fiber, plant-based omega-3 fats, antioxidants, and yes, they can support digestion, regular bowel movements, and balanced blood sugar. But, slamming an extremely gelatinous blob of fiber into water and chugging it first thing in the morning is a really odd way to consume chia seeds, and it could actually backfire and wreck your gut health if you're not used to consuming that much fiber in the first place. And spoiler alert, most Americans aren't. Chia seeds, sure, are one way to do that, but packing like 2 or 3 tablespoons of chia seeds into water and drinking it at once can cause some issues. It can cause you to become constipated, bloated, give you some stomach cramps. You just really want to make sure you're gradually working your way up when you are going from a low fiber diet to consuming more fiber so that your system can get used to it. And you also want a diversity or a range of sources. You don't want to just rely on chia seeds. And if you do want to have chia seeds in your diet, try having them in a normal way, like a chia seed pudding, or adding them to your smoothie or yogurt bowl. Don't just go slamming them in a glass of water. Like, honestly, I'm worried. All right, so we're going to give this one a 4 out of 10 on the credibility scale and an 8 out of 10 on the chaos scale. Our fifth and final viral health trend for 2025 is mouth taping. This is one that's actually ranks high on my credibility scale, guys. It does. It looks the craziest. Honestly, it might even sound the craziest, but if you are someone who struggles with snoring, sleep apnea, maybe you sleep with your mouth open at night, taping your mouth with some just like really gentle adhesive tape, or they even make mouth tape, can actually force, you don't really have a choice. It forces you to breathe through your nose. And when you breathe through your nose, it increases the production of nitric oxide, which is a gaseous molecule. It's a vasodilator. It improves circulation, can deliver nutrients and oxygen better to your brain and your tissues for recovery. So yeah, it might look crazy, but there's actually some science behind it, and it could help you sleep better. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10 on the credibility scale, and just because it looks so crazy, a 9 out of 10 on the chaos scale. All right, look, I'm all for people taking the right steps to improve their health, but the problem is that we're all just looking for quick fixes, right? What gives me results? What's sexy? The reality is the stuff that works, eating more fiber, adding cruciferous vegetables into your diet for supporting your liver and detoxification, these are not sexy things. These are just everyday diet and lifestyle things that add up and truly do make a difference. So going into 2026, if you're trying to prioritize your health, first reconnect with the things that make us human, the basics: good sleep, eating healthy, nutrient-dense foods, drinking enough water, prioritizing movement. And these are the things that are actually going to move the needle on your health journey and get you to where you want to be. And let's leave those viral health trends back in 2025.